earlier, as a crew, you made the decision to interrogate Timmy. Captain Nik brought Rosa into the interrogation before she became a one-woman army. Captain ordered Trixie and Cameron to scope out the enemy ship and confirmed the intel given by Timmy that Oswald is having issues with some of the repairs to the Devastator after his notepads were left on your ship conveniently. Eddy went to visit the mayor, and the mayor has agreed to host a welcome lunch meeting between the Cogs, Midnight, Police Chief Peacock, Sammy, yourselves, with Rosa and Dimitri present as well. Beforehand, you went to visit the police chief, where Eddy apologised for misleading him and explained the situation, where he agreed to join the meeting. You all went to the Prismatic Foundry, where Midnight and Sammy asked if any of you wanted to invest in the foundry. Captain agreed for himself and advised it's up to the crew if they wanted to. So you've all got that to mull over. Then, before the Cogs get there, you all began a pre-meeting updating all parties about who the Cogs are and what they've done in Viridia. Now, before we begin, I need to ask an important question. Is there anything else you want to do or say in the room before the Coggies come in for the welcome lunch? Now, so far you've explained... Hi, Jim. So far you've explained that I believe that Stubbs' hands were taken by the by Thaddeus Cogsworth, who is dead by Stubbs' hands. So and I believe was it discussed that Rosa was shot by Oswald?
I think so, yeah. I think it was.
Okay, so I'm gonna go about one by one, and if there is anything you want to make known to these people, now would be the time. So I'm gonna go left to right. So we'll start with Eddy. Is there any of these parties who are here? You've basically told them the Cogs are the mafia. Is there anything else you want to reveal during this time about what they were doing, or what kind of people they are?
I don't know, because I've already been really straightforward with them, saying that they're bad people. They go to hurt. They want to hurt us. We've been betrayed by them. So unless I can't think of anything right now of what else he might say to kind of say, these are the bad guys.
Okay. Stubbs. You have an open forum, and they don't mind. The mayor says, if there's anything else you'd like to tell us, now's the time. I don't mind making them wait a little longer. So, Stubbs.
Well, I know it's nothing more than just our word against theirs, but you really should know they're not to be trusted, you know? I think there's going to be lots of people, if you was to interview everyone on our crew, if you was to ask them if they had anything good to say about the Coggies, I don't think there'd be a single fucking one of them to say yes. Well, I've learned one thing about you people here in Shinnigan, and you've learned to live as some bloodsuckers of your own. These ones don't just stop at one thing, you know? Their greed is boundless. They want everything. It's only a matter of time before they'll come for you too. That's all.
Lottie.
Mm-hmm.
You have actually a lot you could say here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just obviously about how she's being treated by them, and you know,
You also
Yes.
have all the information about why you know that they were trying to strong properties into selling to them so that they could build horrific
Yeah.
things that the towns didn't need, such as the hospital that Harriet has
Yeah, and the tavern,
and the
and
tavern.
all them other places that they were going to rip down and rebuild. Things like an armory that nobody needs, and just trouble follows them basically, and they're not trustworthy, and she's been running away from them for a long time, and they keep sending people after her. So, she's they're just not good people.
Rosa will look at you and said they also tried to kill us when
Yeah,
some I was saved from a disreputable place where the coggies, cogsworths, whatever you want to call them, frequented. I was put into slavery by Oswald, who's on that ship. He and his father got me and my sisters enslaved by a woman that my father owed money to, and they helped organize that. And she's trying very hard not to break. One afternoon when these lot were visiting, they tried to do some horrible stuff to me and my sisters and two of my friends, which are now on aboard the Nimbus. And they helped us stop those people who worked for the Cogsworths, who were under their orders to rough the girls up, let's say. And I think one of them was after good Mr. Stubbs, who's been like a big brother to me for years. Sorry, I didn't mean to get too emotional. But they are not good people. They mess with people's lives and they don't care about the consequences. I am lucky, my sisters are lucky, as is Natasha and Lila, who's also part of the crew. All five of us are lucky that we were rescued by the Nimbus before the place that we were forced in slavery at went up in flames conveniently.
Hell, in the grand scheme of things, I'd even say I was lucky, and I'll, tap one of my brass hands with the other one. I made it out mostly intact.
We've all been wronged by these people in one way or another down the line. We don't mean for any of this being to be revenge or anything, but just know we mean no ill will to yourselves or the people of this community, and we'll do everything we can to help you. But if it comes to it, these people might have to go.
Now, I understand that you've all shown yourselves to be reputable people around here. You've all helped work and helped us and are helping the good people of the Foundry try and get a better life. The type of people that you're describing are very much like Lord Vista and Mr. Brass, parasites that feed on places until well, and then try and argue over the scraps. I don't
They're
like
very
people like
power
that. Sorry, miss?
They're very power hungry, and they won't stop until they get what they want. They think they can just send their men out to us to hunt us down, and they're not nice. They have no good intentions. They're just all they care about is power and greed and money, and they'll do anything to get that.
I don't want those type of people in my town, so the sooner I can get them gone, the happier we'll all be. Now, my understanding from some of them who've been asking the city folk questions, is that they're trying to talk to 3 people in particular. You, Miss Lottie, you, Mr. Eddy, and you, Miss Rosa. Any idea why it's you 3?
For myself and Rosa, it was their now chief engineer was an engineer with us, and he wanted to kill Rosa for whatever reason. For some reason, he wants me on their crew. Probably, I can't even guess why.
Don't know if it came up in conversation at all, but that particular perfidious little shit was a double agent the whole time. They tried to screw us before we even got here.
He shot me and tried to kill me. We found his notes, diaries, and stuff that he left behind. It seems that's how I found out what he did to my family. And he didn't like the fact that we were always compared to each other in terms of intelligence, and that if I had not been forced into slavery, I would have ended up working with either the Guild of Innovative Science or the Cartographers Guild, where he ended up. I'm okay with how things turned out, because I found family out of it. And she smiles at the crew members in the room.
I think the captain's woke up now. He's stopped drooling at least.
Captain, are
That's
you
what you
feeling okay? Says Rosa, looking at you.
Yes.
The captain has arrived.
Sorry, you seemed to zone out for a while there. What were you thinking about?
I was thinking that I haven't heard all of your particular stories all at once in this fashion before, and I was listening intently.
The mayor.
He was thinking about the price of tea in China.
You're right, Trev.
You okay, Trev?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. The mayor had asked if there's anything anyone wants to add, and he didn't mind making the cockies wait before they come in. After all, you said you wanted to introduce them to everyone in the room.
To introduce them to everyone in the room.
You said
No, I
that
don't
last
think-
time that you wanted to do the introductions.
I could make an introduction. Yes.
You said this last session. I haven't recorded that you wanted to do the introductions if you want to, as Captain Nik. If you don't want to, they can come in. But if you want to do the introductions still, we can do that. But before they do, is there anything, Captain Nik, that you want to add to these people?
Because I've missed what has been said by everyone.
Okay, I will quickly
Right.
run through it.
Yeah, it's all right. Is it Is everybody being sort of like heartfelt and open about things that they haven't been open about before? Is it that sort of feeling?
Rosa didn't explain what Veronica's was, but basically said that was forced into slavery, and it's because she found out later Oswald's and his dad arranged for this.
Okay. And are they all relating specifically to the coggies that are here?
Coggies in general, because of Stubbs mentioning his hands again, and Oswald as well, particularly.
I love the fact that you said mentioned hands again. It's like, oh yeah, you know. Fucking go. Get over it. Oh, what a cry, baby.
You did mention it last session, that's why I said again.
Yeah, well, you said it.
And what else? Lottie mentioned about how they were planning to get rid of the hospital and tavern and replace it with like and another armory and other stuff to try and make them more money. So not specifically the ones that are here, but coggies in general, bad vibe.
Right, okay. I would have nothing to add to that.
Okay.
I would just reinforce and just like nod along as people were saying and agree at the, at the correct moment. It's just, yeah, that's right, and whatever else. Because what I wanted to say to the mayor, I said last time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if there's nothing.
Just make sure I'm in.
Okay. Okay, well, is there anything else to add, or shall I let these parasites in?
What was the name of this coggy again? I can't remember.
Terence Thaddeus Cogsworth, aka Lottie's ex-fiance. Woo!
Hey.
Right, okay.
So, just to recap, you are aware of 5 people in total. Oswald, Terry is Stubbs like to call him.
And then it's there's Beardsley,
Barrett,
and Darby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember.
He presses a button and it goes through to the receptionist, so she knows to let them in. And the 5 of them enter. 3 of them look at you first, Nik.
I want to incite them immediately.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an insight.
You want it in the tower or public?
Right, what are you inciting them for, just so that we can catch a vibe, Trev? On whether or not I need to roll deception or not.
I want to know if they are, first of all, surprised to see me here.
Okay.
Right. And second, I want to gauge their attitude towards me specifically.
Okay.
Because that will depend on what I do next. Who got the inspiration, by the way?
Jim got it this week, sorry.
Okay.
However, do you not remember? Did you have your coffee at the beginning of the day?
Yes, absolutely, of course.
Of course. Yes. everyone had the same coffee, coincidentally. Right, so let's roll.
We all drank out of the same cup as well.
Yes, we all each had a straw.
At the same time.
Baby bird.
Baby bird situation, yeah.
There's the deception checks.
Wow. Right.
And
this will be with advantage, will it?
You will get advantage.
Oh, I need crit. to get a one on.
However,
Dead
this
Eye.
will not be the most important insight roll that you all do. There will be one that you'll all be like, you'll all want to do an insight roll for, I believe. But we'll see what happens.
Okay,
Go ahead.
right. Here we go. Crit incoming.
Don't say it. Does anyone else want to insight or? Okay, 23. First of all, what you see of Caden is he expected you there. He's not
Yeah.
allowed to see you. He's happy to see you again. Anything else you want of Caden?
Nope. That's everything for the minute. I just want to know these 2 pieces of information.
Okay. So next
Darby.
is it Darby? Yeah, Darby. He was your former quartermaster in Snow. So Darby smirks as he sees you. You know he's not surprised. You've known him that well. You've worked with him for years.
Mm-hmm.
It's like as if he's been waiting to see you again for some reason.
Is it a good feeling or a bad feeling that I'm getting?
Now, to him it's a good reason. To you, it depends. You've come a long way from the life you used to live.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go back to that life, it's a bad feeling. If you do want to go back to that life, it's a good feeling.
Okay.
And Beardsley, you can't read him.
Okay.
Because even with a wonderful flash of genius, it wouldn't get you that role that you need, sadly.
That's fine.
The mayor looks at you all. Greetings, gentlemen. I am Mayor Silver. I believe Captain Nik Spires, you were going to do the introductions today.
And Oswald and Cogsworth are there also, yes?
Yes, Terence Thaddeus Cogsworth and Oswald, the little shit Hayward, are there also.
What was Oswald's second name again? I can't remember.
Hayward.
Hayward, that's right.
Yeah, Hayward.
Can I do an insight on Oswald?
Any of you who want to do an insight can do so. I'll go through them. So, Oswald, anyone who wants to do an insight check, please do an insight check and let me know what you're inciting.
Actually, nah, fuck it. Why not?
You know you want to. I know you want
I do. I just don't. I just don't want to burn the advantage. Ugh.
Sorry. So, Oswald.
You can't see him clearly through the red.
You're relatively certain he is human.
And he's still a dickhead.
Just so you know, he gets 0 in deception, so there is a chance.
Yeah.
Very small. Sorry. Okay, anyone else want to try an insight on Oswald, or are we going to the next one on the list?
I'm not inciting him.
Okay. Lottie, do you want to insight your ex?
Insighting.
Yep,
Right.
and if you do want to insight him, do an advantage, because it's your first skill check.
I mean, I would incite him as well, if
Okay,
you will let.
Yeah, you can insight him as well. Even Jim can insight him as well.
20.
Okay. Look, you got a 20, guys. Oh, Trev!
Nice. Actually, not 20 you needed.
I told you there was a crit incoming.
Just not when you wanted it.
Uh-huh.
Jim, are you wanting to do an insight? Okay, first of all, Lottie, what do you want to know?
I want to know what he's thinking.
He's surprised to see you here. He's not surprised to see
Surprised.
you in general, just surprised to see you here.
Is he like surprised as in scared or?
Happy?
Not expecting to see you here.
Not expecting to see you here, but expecting you to see you. You can tell by looking at his face. He's missed you, Lottie.
Well, he's not going to like what I'm going to say to him then.
What a fucking loser.
Trev,
Mm-hmm.
dare I ask, what do you want to know?
Everything.
What do
He
you
stands 2.5 inches uncut and erect. You said everything.
Well, right.
You said everything. Have everything.
Right, what do I want to know? I want to know, first of all, his reaction to Lottie after seeing Lottie.
You've just had that, so.
Alright, okay.
Is he happy that he's
That's
seen him? Is he-
the soft confirmation of what I just said, Shona.
Yeah.
How did you not?
That's how it came across.
I meant that he's happy to see her. Not
Right,
in
I
that
want-
way, Jim.
You can be happy more than one way.
Jim, you were so dirty-minded that. This
I
is
want
what
to
need.
know. I want to know, how he is holding himself in relation to his crew. Does he?
He's stood like, he's very like stiff back. Shows himself as like a person of authority. But
Right.
on a nat 20, you can see that he's not been sleeping well.
Right. Okay. Now here's something. Right. Does he consider himself the actual captain, the boss, or is he being led? If he's not sleeping, is he being led, or is he the one doing the leading?
He considers himself the owner of the ship, the person who's chosen the destination.
Yeah.
But if it came to captaining it, he would probably let your former first mate take the reins.
So he's being led. Right. Okay.
Because he felt that he doesn't have something his father has, which your former first mate does have. He doesn't
Okay.
have like a killer instinct. Beardsley, Hancock, Deadeye's Beardsley has more of that. If it came down to it, he and the people that he's brought on board would do what needs to be done. If it came to anything like that.
Okay.
The reason why he's brought them on is due to a partnership with Brass in particular. He doesn't trust Brass.
That's fine.
Are you happy with all that, Captain?
Yes, that was much more than I thought I was going to get. So yeah.
You got that 20. I have to honor it. Just like
Yeah, I mean that's
before.
fine, but I shouldn't have telepathy.
So, Captain, you've been asked to do the introductions. Begin.
May I present to you Terran Thaddeus Cogsworth, owner of the Dreadnought. and I'll wait for a few seconds to see what he does, if he acknowledges it, or what. What's he looking at? Is he just looking at Lottie all the time, or what?
He looks at you. He's giving you a look, and then just kind of does a nod, and then goes back to looking at Lottie.
Go on.
Because he finds it odd that you call him owner and not captain. I've let that part slip from your nat 20, but he finds that odd.
Odd.
Yeah.
No, that's my insight at work, right? So, pardon me. I will then move over, to Beardsley. Deadeyes. He's the one that I couldn't read, right? Next, I would like to present Captain Hancock Beardsley. In his day, the finest first mate a ship could have.
And you, my dear lad, you're the finest captain I ever sailed under.
And I'll nod, and I says, "It's good to see you, my old friend." And I'll hold my hand out to shake it.
He will shake it and give you kind of a sly smirk.
Okay. I will then continue down the line.
So,
go on.
Dimitri's looking at this odd exchange.
Mhm.
He is going to insight you into what you're thinking. Are you thinking about going to pirating, or are you still staying on the straight and narrow?
Right. Okay.
So
Let him insight it. Ooh, nearly.
That nat 20 was like winking at me, and
Nearly.
Nelly.
Right. He knows. He's been with me for several years. 10 years, in fact. Dimitri's been with us. Right. He should know me by now. That I have no inclination to leave the Nimbus and pursue anything else, even though he doesn't know that I was a pirate. There's very few people that know that I was a pirate.
Okay.
I think there's only one person, 2 people on board.
Well, this guy's just like known your secret about that you were his captain, so I think it's reasonable that these people would guess that you were one.
I knew this was coming, right?
Yeah.
And I was mentally prepared for this.
So, Stubbs, Lottie, Eddy, you didn't have actual confirmation that he was a pirate. You've just been given it by this guy, who very much is a pirate captain.
Oh, absolutely is a pirate captain. Right. So I'll give Deadeyes a smile again, and then I will move down the line. And I'll go to Darby.
Yep.
Yeah, because you go down the ranks, and he was
first mate.
He was first mate.
And then you've got Caden, who is the boss.
Yep. And so it'll be. May I also present former first mate, Mansfield Darby.
Still first.
A good
mate,
man.
lads.
A good man to have at your side when it's needed. And I will hold my hand out to him as well.
He'll shake it. Ah, miss you, Captain.
It's been a while.
It has. When you come to look at the bosun, he is sizing up your current bosun.
Right, okay.
You can't see Jimmy, he's going full crazy eyes.
Right, okay.
1 second, I'm gonna see if I can find a GIF.
It looks like
Yeah, 1 sec. There we go. That'll do it.
I need to say it loud.
It looks like they're
Oh,
trying
right,
to
okay,
out,
yeah.
like if you, in all of you watching this in the room, it looks like they're trying to out intimidate each other. They're just kind of giving each other the steely eyes.
I'll move to Caden next then. And I'll stand in between. So Caden then is looking at me, right?
And Stubbs
And I'll
will be
go,
looking at you. Stubbs, how do you
yeah,
feel
at the
that
back.
he's broken this?
As far as I'm concerned, that means the other person lost because they're a bitch.
And that's exactly how he will say the exact same thing, and no
yeah,
doubt.
so he thinks that you lost in his head. Because your captain interfered. He's kind of crossing his arms now, a bit happier.
Right.
Jokes on him, man, we're already crossed.
Also presenting Mr. Caden Barrett. One of the more fine boatsmen that I've had the pleasure to sail with.
You hear
And I'll
one of the
hold-
more fine. How's Stubbs feeling at that?
The fact that he didn't have to say he was the finest says more.
Damn right.
Kieran looks at you and he goes, "Don't you mean the finest, Captain?"
I'll hold my hand out. I'll hold my hand out to shake.
Okay.
And as he takes it, I'll just look at him and I'll go, "You haven't changed, I see." And
it's a very
And,
strong grip.
yeah, and I'll just say, "I've no doubt that it would be a match of the ages."
And then he turns and looks at you, Stubbs.
And I'll just smile. I'll just smile at the both of them, and I'll just leave it like that.
Captain, there's an arena here.
Yes, I'm well aware of this. I'm well aware of
Not
this.
you, Captain, my captain. I know you used to be my captain. He's my captain now. That noise in the background is Stubbs' internal roaring.
And then I'll make my way to Oswald, and I'll just stand in front of him. Let's incite him whilst I am here in front of him.
Okay, Oswald. Okay,
Ooh, that's a good roll.
it is a good roll.
Beats him unless it's in that 20.
It is
Oh,
not.
nearly.
What you wanna know, Captain?
I want to know if he is standing there with pride, with fear, with loathing. I want to know his physical and mental projection of his current state of mind. Is he afraid? Is he there against his wishes? Is he afraid in that way, or is he like determined, or what?
Pride for his position, intimidation from you and Stubbs. Like, he's afraid of you and Stubbs.
Right.
He's proud of his new role.
Okay. And I'll just say,
But he won't meet your eyes.
right. And I'll just stand in front of him and I'll just say, and this is Oswald Hayward. And I'll just turn around and head back to my crew.
Anyone, as he turns
Turns
around.
around.
Can I make a con check for something?
Sure. Anyone who wants to.
No, I won't. I was going to do a con check to see if I can force a guff.
Okay. Anyone who wants to can insight Oswald's reaction to the captain not acknowledging the position that Oswald has and just turning his back on him.
Yep, and I didn't even call him Mister. And I just said his name.
Anyone?
I'm not inciting him because I don't read the epitaph of dead men.
Lottie, do you want to? Or I'm gonna let the 8 stand if anyone else wants to. Lottie?
Mm. Go on then.
Go on. Okay, you both beat him. You can see visibly that he's upset, he's shaken, and
Ha.
annoyed. Upset, he wasn't called Mister. Shaken to have heard Nik's voice again, and annoyed that his chief engineer rank was not said aloud.
After these introductions, can I do insight on the mayor? Considering we've just said basically how much these people are the worst thing that have come to the world and whatever else.
Okay.
But here in Captain's introduction of saying how good they are.
Oh, he's only described 3 as good.
Yeah,
If
but
can I? Sorry, go on. Do resolve that first one, and then I'll
Okay.
say what I want to say.
Okay. He still completely believes you. He can tell that Captain last session you mentioned a past life that some of these were from. He can tell that Captain Nik means that these guys are pirate. Like 3 of them are pirates from a past life of Nik's. He's understanding the line of logic here, but he trusts the Crew of the Nimbus because you've shown no ill will. You've in fact helped with the town through Stubbs fighting the arena, you and Rosa working in the foundry, the ship, on the other ship. Through all the goodwill that the Nimbus has given, he trusts you more than he's gonna trust these guys. So you're okay.
And you answered the question that I was gonna say, because I purposefully introduced them and their current and past rank. That was my hint to the mayor to say that I know these people very well,
Yeah,
and that they were my crew, especially when he called us captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. Do you say anything else, Captain Nik, after these?
Yeah, I would just go back to the mayor and finish the introduction and say, Mayor, the current crew of, I can't fucking remember what the name of the bloody ship was.
The Devastator.
The Devastator.
I don't like the name of that ship. Nice to meet you, 5 men. Welcome to the city of Glimmerborough. May I ask, why are you here? I know why these lovely individuals are, but why are you here? Terence steps forward and says, well, we are here to visit Shinnigan itself, and I wanted to resolve something from my past with Miss Charlotte Davenport, or do you go by Lottie Louise here? He asks you, Lottie.
It's Lottie now.
I see. Now, I don't know what your business is with Miss Lottie, but she has become someone that a lot of people in this city care about. So I would hope that there's no ill will towards her or any of the Crew of the Nimbus. None at all. Well, if you'd like to state your business to Miss Lottie, and I believe some of your crew members, and he looks at Oswald, has also been asking about other members of the Nimbus. If you'd like to resolve that here, then you can be on your way. Anyone want to do an insight for how these are reacting to the mayor trying to resolve this quickly? Or anything else that's just happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Who would you like to insight and why? We'll go opposite way around this time. Trev, who do you want to insight and why?
I've got a good idea of why the rest are here, right? Well, I've got a good idea why they're all here.
Yeah.
Terence. I want to incite Terence.
Okay.
Because I don't think he would have been used to being spoken to be hurried along, because that's not how we would normally be, respected, right? So I want to know how that sits with them.
Anyone who wants to make a check on Old Terry, go ahead, as Jim calls him, Old Terry. Anyone else?
Nope.
Oh, damn it, ignore the insight. It's not an insight I need to do, it's deception.
That's alright, you lost an 18. Watch this be a crit. Oh, it's
Okay, we start with Captain. He's not enjoying being hurried along. He normally goes at a Cogsworth's pace, which is their own. He's not liking this one bit. Lottie, what do you want to know, or is it the same?
Just the same, really.
Yeah.
See what he's thinking.
What he's not happy. He's not used to this because he knows after him it means Oswald's gonna have to talk in front of these people, and also Terence takes a breath, regains composure, and says, "It's a private matter that me and Miss Lottie Louise need to iron out." And Mayor Silver says, "Anything you can say to her can be said in front of any of us here. Isn't that right, Captain Nik? Lottie?"
I'll just look to Lottie.
Yeah, so go ahead.
The lady has spoken.
I'm all ears. I'm here listening to you.
It's the matter of our engagement.
There is no engagement.
We never stopped the engagement. You and I never broke up, in person or formally. In fact, last time you gave me such a nice, lovely look before you left.
A nice look?
You did, in fact, at the ball, gave him a look of, like, you kind of missed him and didn't know what to do with him.
Did I?
Yes, you did. At the ball, you gave him kind of a look because you hadn't made up your mind. And you were Brandon's date at the time. A lot of things happened since then.
Well, you'd think constantly, try to change my identity and, running away several times from your men chasing me constantly. You think that would be a bit of a crime?
I never sent anyone after you. That was my father's doing. You know I'm not. I wouldn't send people after you. You have a memory, Lottie, and it's one that I messaged you about earlier, which is...
Yeah.
His father was trying to pressure Terence into a prenup with you, and you didn't want it, he didn't want it, and he kept on arguing that he trusted you and loved you and did not need the prenup.
How am I supposed to trust everything you say now? Because so much of I constantly have to be on the run because people coming after me.
That was my father's doing. And your father's doing. I never sent anyone after you. Have I ever lied to you?
I honestly don't know. And that's the sad part. Because I thought I knew. I thought I did trust you, but I'm just not sure now. And I've just moved on from that life. I've got a new life now. I'm happy. I'm actually made to feel like I'm actually wanted and not being played games with, which is...
Rosa gives you a look as if she wants to say something to help the situation, but she gives you the look as if it's okay to say something, and you can nod if you want her to.
She's not going to set him on fire, is she?
No, she's probably the captain and Eddy that you want. She's, if
I'll
you
just
go-
give her a look. Be like, yeah. If she wants to help, she can help.
Okay. She says she's actually being courted by someone of good standing now, and she's very happy. You're being courted by someone else.
Someone that I can trust, that treats me well, that I have feelings for. I can't go back to that old life. It's just not me anymore. I'm sorry. And nothing's going to change my mind.
It would have been nice to know in advance. A letter, anything. I mean, I thought the dalliance for the captain, the pirate captain, I thought that was just a joke, to be honest. I didn't think you were ever capable of something like that.
A lot's happened recently. We've had to flee many times. Everything's been up in the air. It's been difficult to...
So instead of just saying to me that you didn't want to be my partner in life anymore, you just decided to have sex with a pirate captain and run off.
Yeah?
Wow. And I thought I knew you. Clearly I don't.
Well... I think we all just need to move on from this. It's...
You really are a piece of work, Lottie.
I don't love you anymore.
Yeah, and don't worry, feelings are very mutual now. You disgust me.
Good.
Let's keep this
I'm glad.
civil,
Stay away.
shall we?
Don't bother us anymore.
Both of them.
Goodbye.
What a whore. Captain, I'll let you deal with this. I need some fresh air before I do something I won't regret. And he will leave. Okay, let's take a breath, everyone. Mr. Oswald, you've been sending your little people around asking for young Mrs. Smithson and lovely Miss Granville. Can you please explain why? Eddy was kind of my best friend, and I just wanted to say I miss you, Eddy. And
Stubbs looks like he smelled a fart.
And I'm sorry for hurting you. I assume, Eddy, how are you feeling about that?
He doesn't respond.
And Rosa, I realize that time spent with my friend Terrence and on the ship and working for the Cogsworths given me a lot of time to think. And Rosa, I'm so sorry for everything that I've done to you and your family. And I think it's because I didn't really understand myself and my feelings for you at the time. And I just wanted to say I'm sorry, and it turns out that I figured out that I had feelings for you, and that's why I did what I did. I'm so sorry. Anyone
And I will insight to see how truthful it is.
I'm not even going to insight. Stubbs is just going to lean forward, arms still folded. What a fucking load of horse shit.
Captain Nik. Captain Nik, just so you know, you do not get a 9 You get instead a 19. So what's your charisma modifier plus a 19
For
plus...
insight.
Mhm.
Oh, that would make it 26.
got
Would you like to know why?
one of his old crew members has given him a flash of genius.
No, it'll be in portent, is it?
Yes, Rosa has portent rolls and has given you her 19. Rosa
Okay.
will also be rolling. You're welcome, Captain.
Thank you.
So it's insight. I know, it's so close.
It's been close a couple of times.
Yeah.
Stubbs,
It's on its
Are
way.
you sure you don't want to?
No, because I don't even think he's trying to sense for honesty or dishonesty. He just knows the events that happened and has his own opinion. I don't think he can be dissuaded from his own opinion.
Eddy,
That's totally fair enough.
Eddy, Nik, you know that he's having problems of the ship that he can't figure out. That someone with an eidetic memory would do very well to figure out and quickly. So best thing he can do is try and befriend two very intelligent engineers who can probably help him. One
Is
being
he
Rosa.
is he being honest and truthful?
No.
Right, okay.
He has no feelings towards Rosa. He wants to use her because he knows that she had feelings for him. He wants to manipulate those feelings into getting her to work for him. And
What's Rosa's face like right now?
she is thinking of calm emotions. She's doing her best to do what you and Nik asked her to do and stay calm.
I'll turn and look at Rosa and say, Rosa, don't listen to a word he's saying.
I would have to.
We've
It's okay.
we've seen
It's
his
okay. It's okay.
let me finish.
No, it's okay. She's giving you a look as if I've got this.
Okay.
Mr. Hayward, I'm very sorry. I would have to decline. And she gives Midnight a look for a second and he gives her a slight nod. No offense to you, sir, but you are not the type of person that I would be able to trust as a partner in life due to how you've treated the crew and my family. I've also found someone that I'm particularly care for, and they are kind of the person that I would imagine would be a good partner for me. They challenge me mentally and support me, which is the type of, and they are always open and trustworthy with me, which is something which all these things are something you have never been with myself.
And Miss Rosa, we've seen his notes, we've seen his designs.
And
They're nothing to be worth anything.
also,
He's not worth it.
Also, and you see her slip her gloves on and then quickly assure, you couldn't make anything like this. And she sets her hands on flames and then clicks them off. After all, you can't even fix your own ship.
With her saying that and me trying to wind him up about his notebook, can I get another read on him to see whether he's I don't know whether he's annoyed or whether he's confused.
Okay. Who wants to do an insight? Rosa gets an 18, and from someone else in the room, Eddy, you also get an 18. You don't need it. Actually, no. I'll
No.
save those. I'll save those because he only got a 5. Anyone else want to roll? Stubbs?
Nope. It's
Lottie?
No, like I've just to be very, very clear, Stubbs has his opinion set, and everything he's hearing is feeding into what he already believes. So he wants to believe it.
He
3.
which gives you a grand total of 5. Meets it, beats it. He also got a 5, so you're fine, Lottie. At first, you see confusion, annoyance, confusion, annoyance. He doesn't understand. He thought he was the best that Rosa could ever get because she's been ground down so low as she was in servitude to Veronica. This girl's now got a backbone. She's not wanting him. He is, he's wealthy because of being a cogs, and he's not interested. And then comes a bit about you can't even fix your ship, and that's where the annoyance comes in, and it's not just annoyance about her, it's Eddy is better than him, Lottie is better than him, why can't he figure this out? And then you realise, and Lottie realises, Eddy, those notebooks that he had, the covers on them had its names, but some of the designs looked very similar to Rosa's handwriting and not his. So some of these designs he actually stole from her. Has he ever had an original thought?
Oswald, yes, you were once my friend, but you've betrayed us more than you could ever know. Miss Rosa is the best engineer I've seen, and she's brilliant. If you had even a spark of what she has, you would be brilliant. But I'm afraid you can't match her.
Oh, fucking whoops! Hear that?
I wish you well. I wish you good luck.
Anyone looking at Rosa for that split second do that, she's genuinely finds that heartfelt is a bit choked up. Eddy.
No. It's true.
Miss Rosa, I will always try and be honest with you. And what I've just said is true. Oswald, I would advise you take after your captain and leave.
He glares at you all. You made a mistake, Eddy. And leaves.
You made the mistake as soon as you left us, as soon as you betrayed us. That is your folly, that is your mistake. You mean nothing to us anymore.
He just gives you one last glare and leaves. Now, gentlemen, Captain, Bosun, and First Mate, are you all here for any other reason, or was that it? Oh, we have some business. The Copper Forge will be going there next. Apologies for those two. They are, well, a little miscreants, but
disciplined.
exactly.
Hmm.
See? You can still
Well-
finish my sentences, Nik.
I really have missed all of you, you know.
And we have missed you.
In fact, if it's all right with the mayor here, how about a drink?
The mayor brings out his bourbon. There is already food and coffee and tea laid out because it was supposed to be a welcome breakfast. Well, sorry, a welcome lunch. And 2 people who were invited have left, so the other members of the Devastator are still here. So
If they agree, then I will
they will agree to stay.
I will absolutely sit and talk to them and have a drink with my old crew.
Okay.
Retell some tales, I guess. Laugh at old times, some good stuff.
You are all hearing that Captain Nik was a pirate.
Yeah.
Those who didn't, well, none of you were ever told, only Barnabas knew, and this has become a bit of a shocker. I think one of you may have known. Nick Spires, give me a second.
Nope. None of them did. It was Barnabas and Johnny. He was the only other person, and Johnny left.
Eddy knew the rumour that you had mentored Pirate Captain Obadiah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's always a rumour though.
Yeah.
Lottie,
There's lots of rumours that go around.
I will leave it up to you,
Lottie,
DM.
I'll go through what they know, and it's up to them if they bring it up in this moment. Lottie, you heard a rumour his father is Captain Butcher Hellier, the fearsome pirate captain, that was defeated by your former spouse, Titus Hellier. And Stubbs, you heard that Nik bested Captain Stancliffe Drake in a duel during a tavern brawl. Those are the rumours you know about Nik. Now, go on, Captain, what were you going to say?
I will leave it to you whether they call me Captain or the name that I used at the time. I won't stop any of them.
They will only call you Captain because they know that. I think it'd be safe to assume that some of the people here wouldn't know. Because
I am not being reserved.
You're not being reserved.
No,
You
but
choose to
the
say
only
it.
sort of reserve that I would do would be like humorous tales about what would have happened on ship with some of the crew and stuff like that. Not so much the the pillaging and the and the other horrific things that we might have done over those many years. So it was more the fun times, the funny times, rather than the pirating times.
While they're doing this, Eddy Rosa hugs you and just says thank you for that.
No one can thank me, Miss Rosa. Just keep doing what you do.
And Rosa will walk up to you, Lottie, and said, sorry for jumping in there.
That's absolutely fine. You did well. Thank you for backing me up there.
That's okay. You have met someone that's better than him.
I know. I had a lot more I could have said to him.
I know. And even if he is Stubbs' brother.
I didn't want to waste my time on him.
I know.
They're not worth it.
My only problem is with both of them angry, what they might do. But hopefully Captain can get the actual captain calm enough that they might not do anything that they'd regret. Or there's always mutiny.
This is the actual captain, and I'll gesture to Beardsley.
She was trying, by the way, like
Was she trying to be quiet? Was she?
Yeah, she was trying to be quiet at the time.
Right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Then I won't say that. If I didn't hear it, then I won't say it.
She didn't want to say mutiny in front of them, just in case. Captain might be persuading them to do a mutiny. So I'm gonna go through and see what you do during this time. So we'll start with Eddy. During this time, during this lunch, there is also there's Midnight, Sandy, Captain Peacock, and the mayor in the room, as well as Dimitri and Rosa as well.
I would like to go up to Mr. Stubbs.
Okay.
Mr. Stubbs, sorry I ruined your fight there.
Room of fire, what are you on about?
You want Oswald as much as I do. I felt putting him down a couple pegs was more satisfying.
Where are you two talking loudly? Or like people to hear?
It's not. I'm saying normal conversation. I'm not trying to keep a secret or anything. It's
You
just a
hear-
conversation.
As you say that, you go and you see Rosa looking at you as if, and me. but she went to
Well, what can I say? Much I'd like to get my mitts on him at the end of the day. Pieces of shit should get flushed down, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good way of thinking about it.
It's going to happen one way or the other. And judging by his little widow baby tantrum on the way out, well, we know what happens when things doesn't go his way.
Well, truth hurts sometimes.
Not as much as I do, though.
We'll give them the run for your money with that one, I think, Mr. Stubbs. Where he's concerned, you're the least of his worries.
So what you're saying is I need to try harder then?
For mine and Rosa's sake, I would ask the opposite.
Well, fair enough. I'll lay off a bit.
Oh, I still expect you to be instrumental and helping us. But
When the time comes, all you have to do is give me the nod.
I appreciate that, Stubbs.
Hey, no bother. Right, shall we peel off and leave the captain to his old girlfriends?
Yeah, I feel they've got a lot of catching up to do without us here.
Yeah, they can do each other's hair and talk about boys.
The mayor will say, captains and...
You are muted, Shona.
Would I have heard that?
Yeah, speaking normally.
Right, no bother.
However, the mayor,
I wanted
will
to say, right.
captains, I do have other appointments today. If you want to take this to Rainbow Bar and Justice to Sandy, I suggest you do that. After all, Miss Lottie is working there later on today, aren't you, Miss Lottie?
I sure am.
Okay.
First of all, I will turn to the other three. My former crewmates, my former people, and go, would you like to continue this in a more active setting, gentlemen?
Aye.
Or are you busy?
We can. We'll leave the gobshites to go vent, and we're happy to go for a drink with our friend. And they'll let you lead them out.
Okay. And as I leave, right, I'm going to turn to Mr. Stubbs, all right, and I'll just go, and your mum, as I leave.
Get a shovel.
And I'll just
You got a long
smile.
way to dig.
And I'll just laugh as I leave.
Okay.
This will be a side of Captain Nik that you know it exists because you've heard him laugh and all that sort of stuff, but it's generally done in kind of private. So to see it, when he said it and when he smiled, he would have had such a mischievous look in his face that you would have never seen before.
Can I do an insight on the captain?
Go
Absolutely.
Can I
Go
see whether he's legit happy to see his friends, and whether he's we know the captain puts a bit of a mask on sometimes. Has that lifted because he's seen his friends, or because of what we've just gone through?
Roll the insight. Captain, what's
What would you know on a 13? He is genuinely happy to see some people that he hasn't seen for, as far as you're aware, 15 plus years. He is genuinely happy for that. What was the other question in it?
We've seen the captain wear masks so he's hiding his emotions and what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Is he? Effectively is one of those in place now? Is he keeping up appearances, or is he actually truthfully happy?
He is truthfully happy, but there is a mask there as well.
Okay.
I don't know how much to tell you on a 13. I'll just tell you.
No, yeah. I think that would be enough. I don't think it's a high enough roll to warrant any more.
Right. Okay.
Lottie, were you still going to try to go to the library? If Captain will let you.
What's that?
At one point you were going to, but I think you... Rosa will say, Captain, Lottie and I have got some books to return to the library. Are we okay to go do that? And she'll give a sweet smile to you, Captain.
As long as Mr. Stubbs accompanies.
Okay, I do know that there's a list of parts Eddy and I need for some repairs, if we're okay to use some of the ship's money for that.
By all means.
Thank you, Captain.
That's the captain goes off like, oh great, they're going to a place with a drink fucking named after me, and I have to go to a fucking library.
I'll pat Stubbs on the back and say, you'll enjoy it, Mr. Stubbs. They'll have crayons and everything.
Well, sooner eat the crayons than eat the books, I guess.
I was expecting to say something like, well, let's hope they have a first aid kit for you then. or something like that.
We can have a drink later.
Yeah.
We just need to take the books back first.
Well, come on then. And if any of you spots a little Aussie walking around, we'll fucking jump him, eh?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, right, so once you're out of earshot of the pirates, she'll say, we won't lie, we will return the books, and we can do some purchasing. However, Mr. Stubbs, are you still wanting it? Mr. Stubbs, are you wanting that fight against that guy, that Corson guy?
Honestly, I could take it or leave it. Just more fun to engage, I guess. Why?
You haven't registered for a fight for next time there's a fight here?
Depends if we can get leave for it or not, I suppose.
Well, we've got leave to do those things. What happens if we've got an extra task we add on?
What are you getting at?
If you can be a member of their crew in the arena, you will show that we're the more dominant ship, maybe? I don't know.
Well, we'll have to put it to the captain when he gets back, and the only reason I say that is because he's very buddy-buddy with them and might not want us pissing them off, no matter how much better we are.
Well, I think that person was giving you quite a look.
I think he was in love.
I think you were too.
No, I was just impressed they could stack shit that high.
She laughs and says, she's got the task done. She says, we can go to the Rainbow Bar once we're done if you want to, or we can go somewhere else to have a drink. I mean, I think all of us have been through quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. We definitely need a drink after that. Or two.
Captain won't let us have more than two after last time.
Yeah, I was going to say, stick with just two. I'm not going to hold your hair when you chuck it next time.
I didn't throw up, I just made bad decisions. Because someone egged me on.
You're at an age now where you're responsible for your own actions no matter who eggs you on.
I won't say it. I won't say it.
What? Go on, say it. I dare you.
You know all about bad decisions.
I've made a few, I know, but the difference is I own them. I don't say, because someone did this or someone did that. It's always down to me. I fuck things up. In the ring, out the ring, in the bed and out the bed. It happens, alright? Fact is, you just gotta own what you do.
We know, we hear it.
Like I says, I'm very good at what I do.
Right? And you get your tasks done. Where are you going to go for a drink?
Probably just back on the ship, I think, for Stubbs, by virtue of...
You don't want to crash what Captain's doing?
Yeah, Stubbs is at a point where he's not... He thinks if he intervenes and is just his normal self, if the captain's running a gig of some kind, it might ruin it.
Okay.
How far away from the library and where we've had that conversation? How far are we away from the other dock?
Their dock.
Yeah.
Library's in the centre. So it from where you are. Jim, can you mute with Zach? Darling, it's echoing. Thank you. From where you are, it'll take you a while to walk to their dock if you wanted to spy. You also have rogues that are willing to help you on the ship. If, say, a bosun suggested that after the meeting to some of the rogues to have a quick look and just to see what's going on, he can do. Or if any of you wanted to go and have a quick spy.
No, if it's a while away, I will do what I was thinking.
Why, what were you thinking, to bomb it down at 60 miles an hour to get there?
No, to subtly kind of push, lead the pack and kind of edge towards the ship and say, "Oh no, we're here." But if we're too far away from it to do that sort of thing.
It's the other side of the dock. But you've dealt a blow to Terry, and Lottie was pure cruel at the end. And you've dealt a blow to Oswald, who thought, of course Rosa will want me because she's always wanted me, and as soon as I offer her what she wants, she will come running and then I can steal all of her shit. That's what his master plan was, and to get her working for him so she can pretend that her work is his. So thanks to all of you nurturing Rosa, she made the right decision. So you all heading to the ship for the drink after dropping off the library books and getting some parts for the repairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we're walking, can I keep an eye out to see whether we're being followed at all?
Anyone who wants to can make a perception check.
Oh, this I will do.
Now,
I would use a point of law.
Dimitri is with you you all as it's Rosa, because Dimitri did not stay with Captain Nik. Okay.
You did come with me, did he?
He did
What's
not
that?
come with. He did not go with you, Captain.
Right, that's fine.
Because he knows that this is something that you're wanting to do yourself. So, Captain, you are alone with these people.
Yeah.
Perception. Captain, you're not with these people. So Eddy got 2. Lottie.
And I'll go with the
perception.
first one, which is a 13.
Okay.
No, it's 8, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were asking me for a perception.
No, sorry, I'm asking everyone who's
Right,
got
okay.
Lottie,
Right, okay.
do you want to give me a perception? Good girl. Eddy,
Mm-hmm.
you will get an 18 instead.
Yay!
Rosa gives you an 18 instead of hers. What? You feel like you're being watched, but every time you check the shadows, you don't see anything. And then you get a bit further, and you see a little robot on the floor. You point it out, and Rosa picks it up, looks at it, and then she's like, "This is a little robot I tried to work on years ago that hacks stuff. Like, it's a little pulse to like disrupt electrics on like a ship or something. He's trying to disrupt our ship, so none of the comms and stuff works." And she passes it back to you, Eddy.
Well, if you made it, can you reorient it to make it work for you?
My Fox says that means Stubbs.
I can do, but I need to turn it off first. So she turns it off. And
Yeah, I've seen what you do. You turn it off, you turn it back on again.
Miss Rosa, may I ask you to take this to the forge, not to the ship?
And shall we go to the foundry? And do you want me to just go by myself?
I'll go with that.
No, let's all go. Let's not fuck about when it's like this, eh?
Dimitri will look at you all and says, "I agree. Let's not leave. I don't want to leave Rosa on when an unhinged Oswald is about, and I don't want Lottie being left by herself. When Terrence Prissy Pants is all riled up because I don't know what they'll do." They're both toxic men that deserve each other. None offense, you two ladies. You have vastly improved your tastes since coming aboard the Nimbus.
Oh, to think I'm a good example.
Dimitri
Um,
stops himself from saying anything, but Lottie, do you actually laugh?
Yes.
Laura will laugh with you. And
Well, we have improved our taste.
they have.
We learn these things in life.
And
Oh.
also, Stubbs, you know, like a big brother. She tries to reach up to mess your hair and she can't look out for you.
I suppose it's way too tall.
She messes one of your sideburns instead.
Or you give over. Right, come on then, let's get it going.
What other NPCs are with us? Is it just Dimitri?
Dimitri and Rosa, that's it. The others had
All
already made Midnight had already gone back to the foundry, and Sandy went with Nik because they were going to his bar.
Yeah.
And May has stayed back. Captain Peacock would have gone back to PlayStation.
Mr. Stubbs, I think we need to give the ship a warning about this. There might be more. Do you want me to quickly go and warn them to keep an eye out for these sorts of things, or
Are you going to go nitro?
can I go nitro today? Can I
She'll-
go nitro
Rosa's
today?
going to hand you the canister, again, if you are going to do this, which is, as you know, is haste.
Haste only lasts a minute.
I know.
Yeah. Not as fast as last night, but I can go pretty fast still.
Do you need this? And she'll offer you the haste.
Keep hold of that for now. We might need it later.
Well, I'm pretty confident if you're going to be going at speed, you can probably outrun whatever's going to cause you some gyps. So, what if we just wait here and then catch you in 5?
I'll meet you at the forge. Foundry.
I don't want you going entirely on your own, because, you know, your little boyfriend might decide to jump out of the shadow and say, "Ooga booga, you're going to work for me now."
So you mean Terence's boyfriend?
Do you want to ride like Mr. Stubbs if not it's faster than me going myself?
Does that thing take 2?
Can it take 2?
If you, because don't you have to sit? You go down low when you're at that one, don't you? So
Yeah.
I've just been riding it like a surfboard.
I mean, rules as written. Technically, yes, because it'll just half my movement speed.
If you two want to go together like that, go ahead.
I'll look at Mr. Stubbs and say, Mr. Stubbs, I think this is a solo job. I'll be fine.
Well, just grab one of the cannon ends on the way back, eh? It's just not worth the risk.
Fast. Yes, sir.
Dimitri says I can go with you, and then you can bring someone back if you want to. Like Ava, if you think she can help with hacking.
With the speed I plan on going, no one's going to be able to keep up.
Dimitri just nods then. Okay.
With my paltry 120 feet movement a turn,
Okay.
I will return to the ship with a sketch of the robot and get everyone to be on lookout for these things.
Okay. Ava takes the drawing and she's gonna run round everyone and getting them to have a look. Okay, leave it with me, Eddie. I hope you and Rosa can start. How is Rosa doing?
She's better.
And how did it go for Lottie?
She said her piece. I'm not sure if he's going to be a problem with us in the future, it'll be out of malice. Rather than whatever he was after before.
Okay.
Once I've done that, I would like to go to the forge, but I'd like to stealth there.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
Which will
Did
get.
Did you stealth there? And
I would have done actually, yeah.
Okay. Give me 2 stealth rolls.
Okay, these are both at advantage because of my chair.
Yep.
Why didn't I roll it? I'll just roll that one. I'll just roll another one of those. The advantage.
Because of your penalty for armor. You got a penalty for your armor. So you might have advantage from one, but
been...
Oh,
yes. It's because I didn't do that. Which should have done it. Let's make sure that's. And I'll jump to roll again.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah. Go. Self. And the advantage of... What the fuck? Let's just call that one a 10.
It's 15 plus 5 because the roll was 15 plus 5, so it's 20. So you're
okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just picking people on the ship to have a look. keep getting so close to an Act 20 and not getting it.
Oh.
I know. It's horrible.
Hey, don't you be like that, Trev. You've had your annual nat 20. Now
Yeah.
sit and
Yeah.
enjoy it.
No, that's fine. That's why I know I can say it, because I know it's coming.
I didn't realise Scale Mill did disadvantage on stealth checks.
I knew that. Because I believe it was Trev who taught me that.
What's that? What?
Skill Mill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Actually, I'll do last one. So you're getting pretty much all the crew to have a look. Okay. Right. And while this is all going on, we will go to Captain. He's having a drink.
I'll have a drink, but I'm not going to get hammered. I will have a drink with me mates, but I'm not going to get drunk.
Okay.
That's how it always starts, though, isn't it? Whee! We love to drink with Nicky, because Nicky is our mate. We drink it down with Nicky. He drinks it down in 8, 7, 6.
So, Captain Nik, what do you do? You're alone
We'll
with
head-
these pirates.
We'll head to the Rainbow Room.
You head to the Rainbow Bar. How long are you going to be there for? Because are you going to be there by the time your crew begin their shift?
How long will that be?
Well, let's see. This probably took around a couple of hours. So let's say you started it. This meeting was at 1. It was then delayed, and you made them wait for a while. And then, so I'd probably say you get there around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Lottie and the girls start their shift at 5. So they've run round, done what they need to, and actually.
Yeah, I'll wait till 5. I'll wait till 5 until Lottie and them get there, because, as per instructed, they'll have an escort, and then I can go. Yeah, oh yeah, there was always escorts.
If Stubbs goes, he gets a free drink.
It doesn't. Like I said last time, it doesn't have to be Stubbs.
It doesn't, but
It can, if he wants to, it absolutely can. It's just so there is a numerical presence there.
Okay.
For their safety. That's all. And it was just since that we knew the Coggies were here. So it's only been the past couple of days.
And you all. So at the farm. So anything you ask these gentlemen while you're there?
Absolutely.
No.
I want to know, right, where the hell is the Zephyr's Zeal?
Right.
What happened to the Zephyr's Zeal?
What happened to your ship?
Yes, absolutely. I left it in what I thought was good hands, and they were good hands. And here they are, surprisingly absent of it, on a big destroyer class called the Devastator, whatever the hell it was called.
Why are you worried about my ship?
I'll just smile. We both know that we looked after that ship like one of the crew.
I know.
I just want to know if it's still together somewhere. Not sunk away somewhere at the bottom of the ocean or something.
It's not, but it's had to have a lot of repairs. There's been a lot of pirate on pirate violence, and it's getting repaired. To afford the repairs, we were offered a very big payday from some very disreputable people. You've met
Oh,
them.
the coggy.
Yep.
Mm.
Funnily enough, they could afford the repairs that we need.
Mm.
Now, I heard rumours that Hellier and Missy Captain had done some business with some coggies, so I don't know if they got paid to mess my ship up. But if they did, it seemed they wanted me on their ship. And I believe they wanted me because I know you.
Mm.
I know you.
And I know you too. And I honestly didn't think that anyone would be able to play you like. What happened?
As I said, we need shit. We need money. They'd only hire the 3 of us. We try to get more work for the rest of the crew. They have their own little coggies that I have whipped. Still no pirates, but
Weasley
Right.
whelps.
they wear fucking suits. I mean, come on. That type of ship is in the wrong hands of these little twerps. I mean, one of them, well, actually, no, both of them, full of the cocks here. The cocks, right? One of them wants to put it up your deputy engineer's ass, and the other one wants to put it up that multicolored haired lass's ass. You know?
Mm.
It's like,
Well, what can you say? What can you say? No, they
like,
they don't
literally-
belong in the sky.
They don't. They literally wanted some people who knew what they were doing to get them to Shinnigan, which is why they hired us. We got them here. The ladies have said the piece, and then they've got some other business before we head back.
My word. What? You know what? If I didn't know any better, if I hadn't have seen you 3 here, it sounds like you've gone straight.
Oh, please, we're taking the money from them. We literally did this, took the money, and then on the way back, who knows what happens to the ship.
If they take you back, now that they've gotten you here, I'd watch out, because my
You think
my
that-
boatswain, see those metal hands of his?
You mean
That was a
music
similar.
The music that was playing in the background was Stubbs' brass hands. I'm
Mm.
guessing that was a flex from the mayor.
Actually, no, he earned that. Feel free, ask around. They've they love him in here. But his
You could
his
even
metal
say
hands-
you could even say he's a big deal.
No one's saying
His-
that and you're not here.
his metal hands were a gift, or the need of those metal hands were a gift from one of the Corp. A relation to the. I'm not gonna call him captain, because in my eyes you're the captain of that
He's
ship, not that
the
nugget.
captain.
Yes, I know
like,
that.
We know this. I could get all of those little coggies to mutiny against them two little fuckers, to be honest. I mean, look at them. One of them is a little crybaby, and the other one isn't much better.
Well, just
I mean,
watch out.
for fuck's
Just
sake,
watch out, because
like-
they may be coggies, right? But they're sneaky, deviant little bastards, is what they are. So
One of them-
just watch your back.
Is it because one of them outwitted you somehow?
One of them outwitted me somehow.
Yeah, Oswald, didn't he traitor you? See, the captain that I once knew would have had him hung, drawn, and quartered for such a betrayal.
Yes, he's a fast little fucker. I'll give you that.
Ah, so you're still after him, still wanting blood.
You know what? I think that I may actually have to get in line with this one. Because I'm not at the front of it. No, I've got some of them want let's say hung, drawn and quartered won't be enough parts to go around.
I heard a rumour that the young little missy with black and pink hair, that she fried some guys up real good. Is that true?
Maybe. And I'll just smile. It's
Seems
just
like
well,
you've got- And the other one with pink and blue hair, that she kneecapped an assassin's emperor. You've got some interesting crew members, Nick.
well, I'll look at each of them in turn.
They're
It says
not
yes.
there, remember?
What, the other three? No, I mean like the three that I'm here with. Right, I'll look at each of them in turn, and it goes, yes, I do like interesting people, don't I? It would seem, and I'll just laugh at each of them and just like raise the glass, sort of thing. To you, interesting people.
To you, interesting, Nick. Lottie. Actually, first we'll go back to the others while Nick is having buddy time. Let's do. Luckily, so Eddie, you get back, and Rosa is working on her little gadget. Now, she knows this gadget very well, so I am going to give her advantage on this Tinker's Tools check. If we can get one of our rogues close enough to their vessel, it should work on them if you are wanting to use it. And she looks at you, Stubbs, and she'll look at Dimitri as well. It's ready.
No, that's the business.
Sorry, I was muted. What does it do?
It does an electromagnetic pulse that short circuits anything electric on the ship.
Can we make it a bit more destructive without him realizing?
What do you have in mind?
We have a healthy store of gunpowder on the ship.
It would make the thing bigger and it'd be more noticeable. This is small enough, and you see it fits in the palm of a hand. This is small enough that they won't notice it, and it can get into like the core of the ship, so it won't. With how big that ship is, it won't even affect like the town outside. It would only affect the ship with how big it is. But
Will he be able to repair? Whatever happens, can he fix it?
it would take them a long time. He probably won't know what's wrong at first.
Can you make more of these?
Yes, I can.
What can you make them do? Anything at all, or like what?
What you wanted me to make?
What if you had ones that was just, went to the bottom of the ship and started unscrewing everything so it would all fall to bits?
How many of them are you wanting? And I will need other people's help me work on them.
Well, I don't know. It just means that the way I see it is if we do it like real nice and sneaky, like we can make it so the entire thing falls apart without even having to fire a cannon, which is a fucking net win team us.
If we can do enough to keep Oswald occupied, to make him more confused than he is, that'll be enough. And Stubbs, you are a brilliant evil mind.
She has this kind of wicked smile and says, I assume, First Mate, this is approved? And Dimitri nods and says, of course. That little shit deserves what comes to him. You have my permission to, if you want to tell the captain.
Yeah, just unscrew every single screw bit by bit, and then eventually it'll all come falling to pieces.
Rosa, Let's send this one back to cause damage. If we have some more of these to do other things around the ship, so Oswald doesn't rest, and do as much as we can, as Stubbs has suggested.
No. Hear me out.
Hear me out. We can do them to do not only just unscrew, we can do them to do all different little things. I think that's what you're getting at, Eddie. So we can do little things that will keep him up at night that you won't know how to fix.
But we still need to disable that ship.
Yes. We can do that.
Like what I'm sort of thinking, right? And you will be the smarts to know how to make this work, because I don't. I just know how to make it fly. Yeah. But if we could unscrew the right things, the right times, so that when it pulls out from dock, it just fucking falls flat and falls into pieces, that would be marvellous.
Okay. I can do that.
It'll be great. It'll be like, you remember when I used to taught you how to play Jenga, and I would always fuck it up because I don't quite have the finger dexterity, and it all comes falling to bits because you try to pull something from the bottom. Like that. Yeah.
Okay. I can do it. Are you ready?
Call it Operation Jenga.
Okay, Operation Jenga. You want me to hold off on the ship repairs and focus on this solely?
Yes.
Okay.
Seems smart, like, because that way we can take longer on the repairs, because we know we won't have to worry about them sort of following us, will we?
Okay.
Miss Rosa, is there anything you can do to protect our ship from these? If we have the idea of making them more available.
I can make something that can scan for things like this appearing on our ship.
That'll do.
It means someone will have to walk around a couple of times a day to do the scan, which Stubbs, I'll make it so it's easy for you to do.
We have put enough patrols on the ship to be able to take care of this.
Yeah, plus, like, I don't know if it's the same for all sort of mechanical no-what's, but can't you just, like, run a magnet over it and make it shit itself?
I'll make something that can scan them, and I'll make more of these little robots.
You alright there, Chris?
Yeah, I just love the fact that she glossed over that.
Stubbs literally future-proofing how to wipe a hard drive.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Rosa. You are brilliant. I meant it before, but you've just proven yourself.
So are you. This is something in a notebook I had a long time ago. So he's got my old notebooks. And you see something across her face.
Whatever you wrote down in there, don't worry about it. Yeah?
My mum once wrote to me and said that we were burgled while working in that horrible place. And she wasn't sure what the person took. I think he took my notepads. That little shit. How he got
Think of what else was in there. That's his plan. If we can counter and remake what you've done.
That's how he got into cartographers. She's getting a little more angry and then she calms herself.
Miss Rosa, he's going to get what comes to him.
Oh, he will. I have no doubt we can show him for the fraud that he is. I just remember him acting like a petulant child on the ship saying, "She's not that great, Eddie's not that great." Bleh. Now we know why he was jealous, because he had no original thought in that dumb head of his.
Our deeds show better than our words.
Exactly.
Yep, what he said, deeply word.
While you're all working in the foundry, looking at this, and she's done all that on it. Lila goes over to you, Eddy, and goes, "Oh, Eddy, I just met one of your friends."
Which one, Miss Iris?
He said that he was Oswald. He was trying to get some work here, and Midnight said absolutely not.
Miss Iris, if he comes back, give him the shit. Keep him occupied. He means no goodwill towards any of us here.
Or better yet, twist his dick off.
I can have one of the robots do that. And then you see Lavender skip over and go, "Hi, Eddy." What was that? Lavender's the one that you want to avoid that's a bit of a gossip.
Is it?
Yeah. And Stubbs, you see her batting her eyelashes at him.
Nice to see you, Miss Iris.
Oh, right.
This is Lavender.
Sorry.
Lavender.
Nice to see you, Miss Lavender.
And it was Lila who came over. I was just giving Eddy the update on that. Oh, you mean that handsome man that came? He wasn't that great. He had really messy hair.
He's definitely your type, Miss Lavender.
Really?
Oh.
I'll go out and find them after work. Oh, thanks, Eddy.
Miss Lavender. Give him some... Can you do me a favour? And it'll mean the world to me.
Okay.
Give him everything he dreamed of. Don't let that man sleep.
Okay. And she will scamper off, and she's talking to Midnight, and Midnight just nods, and she leaves. Midnight walks over to you, Eddy, and goes, "You're devious."
I've learned a thing or two from my friends. Sometimes the badness rubs off on you.
Are you sure it's not called the Stubbsness?
That runs deeper than you know.
Stubbs, hearing that, do you ask him to elaborate?
No, I'll just take it in the spirit in which it was intended, or at least so he thinks.
Okay. She asks Midnight if it's okay to make a couple more of these gadgets, and he says, "Use whatever parts you need that we have here. Rosa, that man-child, do what you need to. You have my full support here."
Thank you, Mr. Midnight. And if you could keep him occupied too, and just keep him away from his ship.
Lavender may do that if he's into women. Are you sure he's not into women? Because I did see the eyes he was giving you.
It's jealousy, sir.
Ah.
He tries to compare.
No pun, Stubbs? I'm shocked. I was waiting, Jim.
He's quietly sniggering to himself.
You know what they say, comparison is the death of joy. Right, well... if you need to make more of them tomorrow, you're welcome to make them here. I would suggest, with how unhinged that man-child is, for you to have escorts to and from your ship at all times. Rosa, And I'm sure you've already got them arranged for you, Miss Lottie.
Yeah.
I'll ask for...
It's not safe with them around. You don't know where they could be lurking. They just show up out of the blue.
Speaking of which, it's getting to that time. There's a knock at the door. And Chloe and Trixie are waiting. Hi, we've come to pick up Lottie. Lottie, we have your dress ready. It's time to go to work.
Ooh, okay. What you got for me this time?
It's a new low-cut dress that's been made by Naomi. All three of you have low-cut dresses to get the tips.
Which ones?
Oh, it worked last time, didn't it?
Indeed it did. And you see the Sam and Brandon have been their escorts from the ship for them too.
Time to go make some money then, girls.
Yep. What are the rest of you doing? You're gonna head.
That's what I said. I think it's just a case of we've formulated a sort of sabotage plan.
Yeah.
So we've got to make sure we get back to the ship without any interference, especially if we know that Oswald's kicking around the regions that we are.
Okay.
Also, if we pass him on the way out, take him down a back alley and give him a good old kick in.
You do not pass him. So Lottie, you head to Rainbow Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie, are you going back to Rainbow Bar, or are you gonna...
I'll
Oh, you come back to the ship?
I'll follow Stubbs back to the ship, I think.
Okay, Dimitri will go with you. Rosa's gonna come to the Rainbow Bar with Sam and Brandon. Was it Sam and Brandon, I said? Yeah, it was Sam and Brandon. With Sam and Brandon, and that she's gonna go with them to the Rainbow Bar, because not that she's having a drink, she's just gonna not be she's gonna be writing in some notepads and just wanted some time off the ship, so she's gonna be in there. So Captain, you see the girls, Brandon, Sam and Rosa, come in to the Rainbow Bar.
Okay, that's fine.
Well,
We'll just leave them to it.
now, Captain,
Mm-hmm.
considering the company that you're in, I need you to give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Intriguing.
There's a reason for this. And she is out of portent rolls. Sorry, Captain.
That's all right.
Lottie,
Mm-hmm.
you know what you hear. The reason why it's disadvantage, Captain, is because you are very distracted. Clearly so is Rosa. You hear that information, and Stubbs, while you and Dimitri are doing some checks on the ship, you see with a couple of people in suits walking with him, the mayor approach the boat.
It's a ship. It's not a boat. It's a ship.
Sorry,
God,
ship.
heathen! How dare you!
Sorry, you see.
It's okay, DM, the captain's not there.
Eddie, you see this as well. The mayor approached the ship.
All right, Governor. What can we do you for?
Where's the captain? I need to have a word with him. It's rather urgent. Lottie, you already know what this is. Because you are Night 5 now. Do you need me to resend you Night 5, Vicky?
No, I've got it. Got it.
Got it.
I can't
Yeah.
remember it. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what my memory's like.
Ah,
I can't remember.
Because Rose is obscured, the people from the Foundry don't see her, so they have their conversation as normal. So, Captain, you will not hear this. I'm very
That's
sorry
fine.
what happened. So, however, a letter is passed to you, Stubbs. I will pass you it now, and the mayor he's only going to show you this letter and the contents of it. You can tell me if you show Eddy.
He just sort of unfolds it as a Luke.
Do you want me to pass it to Eddy?
That's interesting. And how can we help you in regards to this then? Good mayor.
Have you read the third name on it? I assume you show it to Eddy.
No, I don't. At this stage, I'm doing a bit of Stubbs diplomacy. So, how can we help you here, Mr. Mayor?
I would like to have a meeting with Captain and whoever chooses to bring with him. Midnight as well. I think we need to prepare.
By midnight, do you mean the time, or is that a person I don't know about?
You've met him today. He owns the foundry. I think we need...
Ah. Sorry, I'm not so great with names, you see. Right, when you want to meet?
10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Right. Let the captain know. And, mum's the word. Pokes his, taps his nose twice as if to say he's not going to spread the news. So as to not cause any panic or alarm.
Okay. He nods. Eddy, do you want to insight any of this? Or you, well... I assume you do show Dimitri because he's the first mate.
Yes, but I will do it in the captain's quarters, away from any any overseeing eyes.
He does say I will need that back because I do need to show the police chief as well.
Right, not to worry. I've got it memorised, I think.
If Stubbs doesn't tell me what it is, I don't know what it is.
Okay, he will, as says he's gonna take...
Yes, oi, Dimitri, captain's quarters now.
Do you take Eddy with you?
He's free to follow. I'm not going to kick him out. But if
your ranking
Eddie's...
officers, he doesn't want to pry.
Okay. I also thought you probably want to get started on doing engineering shit, and you've been held away from it for so long.
Well, this may mean that Eddy needs to do more engineering shit.
But we don't have quite that stage just yet. Right. So in the captain's quarters, right, Dimitri. Feels like we haven't had too much one-on-one time lately. So first things first, let me just say, fucking pipes on you, lad.
A compliment from you, Stubbs. You're feeling well.
Yeah, well, you're not about to be. Look, we're about to get dropped right in the fucking shit.
What?
So, you've heard about this brass fella?
The one who owns Copper Forge in the foundry currently.
Yeah, so that fucker. He's gonna bomb the city.
What?
So, he's got no fucking trim in his life. So, he wants to, get women. And if he doesn't get them, he's going to bomb the city. And of course, that includes everyone's favourite tailor.
He's after Naomi.
Yeah. Hasn't even seen her. What's wrong with this? What's in the air in these fucking people that can't get no trim?
And you know, Lottie knows why it's Naomi. Lottie, do you tell the captain what you've overheard while he's there? Do you drag it?
Well, this is totally separate, isn't it?
I'm aware, but I know what Lottie's
Right.
overheard.
I'm confused. I
Okay.
was just reading the notes and stuff, and I'm not sure. What was it? Like, I've got basics.
Chloe,
Yeah.
Chloe will go. Captain, a word, please.
One moment, gentlemen, and I'll stand up and I will head over to the bar.
Chloe says, boss man, I just need to take Captain Nik in the back. We just need to have a quick conversation, me, Lottie, and him. Trixie, keep things seemingly normal. Hi, Captain. Well, you're in the back room. No one else is there, so they don't ever hear this. And we just heard something about Brass and Vista's negotiations aren't working well, and Brass has said if Vista doesn't agree to the demands, that he will take not only Vista's daughter, but the other woman Vista is after. I believe that's your Naomi.
Yeah.
Brass
see.
is threatening to abduct Naomi, so you... What is wrong with these people?
Maybe they've got too much colour in their diet.
Also, one quick thing, Iridescent has just been really cute about Eddy and gone all blushy. That was the nice part. That was the horrible part. So you've had a little bit night part. She went, I don't know what you're talking about. I just think Eddy is really smart and I miss working with him. That's all. That's what Iridescent said, and it was so cute. But that was the nice part. So I've given you the good. I've given you a shit cocktail.
Okay.
So
Well,
Obviously, the most important thing is Naomi.
yeah, we need to keep her safe.
yeah.
She's not leaving the ship. Captain, please don't let her leave. I know she loves working at the Taylors, but I don't want to risk Vista or Brass kidnapping her, because I don't trust either of those shitty men.
And the way that Vista looks at her is just makes me feel sick.
Ugh.
Ugh. Ew.
Well, thank you for letting me know. I'm pleased I was here to hear it. I will make sure that Naomi's okay. But good work, ladies, as always.
Always.
And I'll head back out.
Also, there's some Stubbs fans in the bar today. They're ordering the Stubbs cocktail.
Have 3 delivered to the people that I've been sitting with, if you would.
Of course.
Oh yes.
And 3 get delivered to them, and you hear some chants of Stubbs brass hands when the song comes on.
And I'll head back to them and I'll sit down. I said, I told you he was famous or infamous, whichever way we get, however we get there.
And brought over by Chloe and Lottie is 4 Stubbs cocktails. Captain, you have to have one too. It's a rule.
It's a
This
good
one's
rule.
not gonna hurt,
I'll take
Captain.
it, and I'll take it. It's a good rule.
Great.
Right.
Okay, Captain.
Yeah.
Well,
When they go on.
When this business is concluded, is there anything else you ask them before they head off?
I want to. I've already got a reasonably good idea that they definitely don't necessarily want to be there. They're just doing it for cash, for the crew, for the ship. which is totally dig, absolutely dig it. I want to know. I know nothing about this bombing that's coming to her. Not yet, I
Who
don't.
says it's a bombing?
Stubbs did.
Exactly.
That is
Right,
not-
but so I don't know. So I don't know anything about that. I just know that
Nope.
he's this brass nugget is
Also after Naomi out.
yes, right, which isn't actually any new news. Not really.
It is because you only knew about
It's
Vista,
just-
now you know about the Orange Man is also after her.
Oh, they're both after her. All right, okay, I misunderstood.
So
Right, okay.
Vista was already after her, and you've seen him lurching over her.
Yeah.
The person who owns the Copper Forge is now after him to take him away from Vista. To take her away from Vista. That's the other reason why he's after your lady.
Right, okay. So it's Vista and Brass.
Vista and Brass.
Right.
Brass owns the Copper Forge and currently the Prismatic Foundry as well.
Yeah.
And Vista owns the Arena and the Winner's Circle.
Right, okay. Okay. There's a part of Nik that is really quite enjoying it. Because Naomi's with him. Willingly and freely. Yeah. And he's like ego tripping a little bit over that. Yeah. So he'll say to these to Beardsley and such and go, gentlemen, it has been a genuine privilege to see you again. It really has.
They all shake your hands. And just as he's leaving, Beardsley turns to you and says, I heard a rumour you'd gone soft. Papa Nik.
Papa Nik. Oh. Papa Nik. Well, you're all right. I am a papa. So that part of the rumor is true, at least.
Two young girls, I've heard.
Hmm. Turning into lovely ladies.
I'm happy for you, Nik.
Is he? Is he really? Let's insight that. Yes.
Give me an insight.
No, 19's pretty good.
It is a pretty good. However, Beardsley, not that one.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So yes.
As far as you can tell, he's so happy for you.
Right. Fair enough. He says yes. But as far as going soft, what we all did many, many times over many, many.
Oh, you can't have fully gone on soft. You still carry the blade.
I do. And I still use it. Perhaps not as often as I would like.
He gives a smirk when you say you still use it. We better head off. Check that the brats haven't done anything wrong. See you later, Nik.
You know, a big ship like that, with the right crew, could be a force to be reckoned with.
My thoughts
And
exactly.
And I wish you well. And
There's a look
You
you share.
too. and yeah, so and
you
a distraction here perhaps may could assist. Just a thought.
I'll keep it in mind.
And I'll wink.
So, Captain, when you all head back and Lottie is done for the day, Lottie. Sorry, ignore. Lottie, can you give me 3 D100 rolls, please?
That's the one at the end, isn't it? The 0 one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
correct. Okay, it's your first one.
Ooh, they're a bit lacking tonight.
Yeah, a bit rubbish then, weren't they?
143.
Plus, the base rate, which they get 100 each, luckily.
243.
They get 100 each and there's 3 of them.
Ooh.
443.
There we go. They made 443, Captain. You eventually got there. Well done. So, Captain, you head back. Dimitri ushers you into the captain's quarters to hear from Stubbs.
Okay. Dimitri. Stubbs.
Alright, Captain. When we got back from our duties, Mayor was waiting for us on the ship, and, well, not on the ship, waiting by the ship, but you know what I fucking mean. Anyways, had a letter in his hands from this brass fella, gonna declare war on the city, fucking bomb the shit out of it, unless he gets some fucking trim, by which he means some 3 women's, one of which is,
Naomi.
yeah.
Yes.
Now, nowhere in the letter did it say bomb Stubbs.
Well, I thought it was a pretty safe guess, considering that we have established explosives exist, and it's a war. So, it was a pretty safe assumption.
There will be ships. There will be. So.
I would bomb. Absolutely, I would bomb. I have a ship. I have a ship in the sky, right, that I can throw stuff over to make things go boom and collapse. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Now,
Right.
they have mechanized units.
We don't know this. No one's told us.
You haven't said this to Eddy or Rosa yet either.
No, I haven't, because right now we're sort of keeping it a little bit hush-hush, so as we not cause panic or alarm, and now we're told the captain, so now it's up to the captain. Anyways. so, in a most circuitous way, we're getting there.
Okay.
Anyways,
Well,
Mayor said he wanted to see you around 10 o'clock in the morning to work out what the fuck to do, I think.
Okay. Well, I guess that's a meeting. In the meantime, if it is brass, because he owns the copper forge and the foundry, I think it is, that's here.
Yeah.
We've had people working in there, so let's get them together and ask some questions, see what they have available, what they've been working with. Inadvertently, they may have even been building whatever it is that they're going to try and use. So it may be worth an ask.
Right, we should press gang some of them.
Well, let's ask politely first.
There
Then
you
some
are.
press ganging later.
Dimitri speaks up and says, I think it'd be better to send people like Rosa, who's already going there. You haven't told him that plan yet. So Oswald sent something to follow Rosa to disrupt our ship. It was one of Rosa's old designs. She managed to hack it to be dropped off at their ship at any time that you're wanting to, and it would only affect their ship. She's also, it's been agreed that she can build more of them that would disrupt parts of their ship to prove how incompetent Oswald is.
I'll just smile. I love this crew.
Operation Jenga.
I approve. Let them fall. Very well. Let's get Eddy and Rosa up in here as well. Who else was with us? I want Lottie as well.
Okay. What do you mean with you? Like,
Sorry, when we were in the mayor's office, there was Stubbs, Eddy, Dimitri, because
so
there was
it's
Lottie,
it's
Rosa.
just, Eddy, Rosa, and Lottie as well. So
Right.
Dimitri goes, rounds them up, brings them in. So you're
Yeah.
all brought in.
Okay. There's 2 reasons why you are here now. One of which has been brought to attention from the mayor via Mr. Stubbs here. And I will just explain what is happening
Okay.
rather than say
Rosa raises her hand because she doesn't know whether or not to. One of the things that Ava and I were working with Forest and Sky was a mechanized unit that could be piloted by one person. I know that the Copper Forge has been trying to build one that's for 4 people, but this is one that would be built for one person to pilot. I know the schematics, and with help I'd be able to reproduce them, but it seems like they were building mechanized units for a reason.
How many of these did you make?
Ava and I helped with while we were there too. But
Okay,
I don't
so-
know how many of them they produce at the forge.
Right, so you know enough to be able to reproduce them, yes?
Yes, Captain.
Right. Presumably then you will know enough on how to disable them efficiently, yes?
Well, funnily enough, and she gets a little thing that she had in her pocket, I can make these, but they'd only be able to do one at a time. Building something bigger would take out not only their stuff, but our stuff. So if you could, I can make one to let, if you attach them to a unit, disrupt them.
Are these the things that we discovered coming back?
Yeah.
Captain, we were going to use these on the destroyer to disable it. We can either protect the city or get rid of or stop the destroyer. We can't do both.
Oswald will destroy himself because he's in over his head. I don't think we have to worry about the destroyer.
So these units that disrupt these mechs, is that damage permanent? How long would that damage last?
It can last an hour. I can make it last longer if you need me to.
So if they are disrupted, do you know enough about them to be able to fix them quicker? Within sooner than an hour if needed?
If it was 1.5 hours, yes.
Fabulous. So, I don't know about you all, and I'll just look at everyone. I'll be honest, I quite like this place. How about you?
I really do.
I do. I love this place. I love working here, and the people are so nice.
People have been nicer to me here than they have back home. Wait. Not taking from the ship, of course. You guys are my family.
It's such a beautiful place. We can't let them destroy it.
There's not many places in the world that'll pay me for beating the shit out of people.
And that too, of course.
Rosa and Dimitri will laugh at that. And Dimitri will say, not many places will let me sing for an entrance music and pay me every time that the song's played on the radio.
You must be richer than fucking God by now. I can't walk down the street without hearing it.
And how many places do you know that have a rainbow bar? Or everything rainbow coloured, for that matter.
So I think we're all in agreement that this place is definitely worth saving, or at least trying to save, yes?
Yeah.
Very well. Then the destroyer be damned. And I'm sure it will be, because once we get a hold of some of those, thanks to these wonderful little devices that can disable them, they then will be ours to use against the destroyer. So that's what we're going to do.
How dare he build one of my first designs? And she's looking at it carefully. And Captain, you hear her say that one of my first designs.
Did he build it right?
There's a few kinks that he hasn't got quite right. But of course I fixed it, so originally we were going to use it on him, but now it can be used on other things.
Absolutely. So you never know. We've got we may have him to thank for thwarting his own plan. That's something to rub in his face next time you see him, eh?
Didn't they say in the meeting today that they had business at the Copper Forge?
Yes, they did.
That's not good.
No, there's nothing we can do about that right now. I would imagine that would just be finalizing of some details and such. So we have details of our own to work out. We'll talk with the mayor in the morning, find out exactly what help he wants from us, and we'll do our best to give it.
Rosa does mention I was given asked to make a sort of scanner, so scan and see if any of my old bots are on the ship. Do you still want me to make that as well?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think we better let Ava know about we're going to be building mechs, or would you prefer after the meeting tomorrow?
After the meeting, we'll decide what we're doing with the mayor. This is his city. He should, at least have some say on how to defend it, along with the police chief.
Eddy, you remember like one of the times when you were in there when you saw that Ava and Rosa was working on a project? You remember them working on a mech?
Mm-hmm.
So you vaguely remember what it looks like. And now, and you can see she's lost in thought. You can imagine what she's thinking. She's thinking about piloting one of these herself and just pummeling Oswald with it. And she has this kind of happy smile.
Miss Rosa, do you think you can make me a copy of the mech designs?
Yes.
As soon as possible, if you can.
And she smiles and says, are we going to pummel the Oswald?
Let's worry about the city before our personal vendettas.
Okay.
Nik, anyone that's looking at Nik at that moment will see him smile.
Dimitri will be.
And it's a weird sort of smile. It's a smile that is, it's not I approve, but it is. It's almost a I'm proud. It's a proud smile.
Stubbs, could you imagine piloting one and beating up the Orange Man?
He is a one. Look, and he can beat up the Orange Man anytime you want.
I'm straight. If he comes in the mech, I'll just fucking pull him out of it, make it fair fight that way.
Right. Okay, so we have a rough idea about what we are going to do, which we will finalize with the mayor once we have that conversation tomorrow. Now, the other thing that I have gathered you here for again. Now, you were all present when I introduced my former crew to the mayor. And I want to look once I said, because it's the first time I'll have said it out loud to them. Right? I want to incite all of them.
Okay.
Everyone that is in this room, I want to incite all of them to the reaction to that confirmation. Because I could have just been playing it, right? But I've just confirmed all of it.
Okay.
Actually, I tell you what, I won't do it. Not quite yet. Not quite yet, because there is something else that I want to say. I'll do it after I've said what I'm about to say. So, my former crew to the mayor, and I believe that it is about time that all of you knew. I absolutely was a pirate, and I was very good at it. Not everything, looking back, I'm not necessarily proud of it, but it is my history. It's how I got here. It's part of me, and I'll not deny it. Now, I will lay it all bare to you, and you can do with that information what you wish. Because I trust this family. Now, I wasn't called Nik Spires in that life. I was called Captain Obadiah. Whether you've heard of the name or not, you may have heard of the image of it. And I'll draw the sword that I have, and this sword went with it, and I'll activate it, and the blade will just catch on. No, go on.
Anyone who wants to, hearing what he just said, can do a history check. Eddy, yours will be at advantage.
Okay.
Do you know that one off Stubbs right there? Right. Do you know what? Do you know what I would? Do you know how I would look at that? Right. I would go, "Yep, heard of you. Don't care." That's just.
What's it? No, mate. I think you got confused, old man. I think this was a cartoon on the back of a box of cereal.
I will use a flash of genius on myself for 26.
You don't need to.
I know, but I just wanted a high roll, just in case.
I always love playing a dumb character because then that ones make so much sense.
You remember the rumor that you heard that he mentored Obadiah. And Obadiah was a very fearsome, pillaging, nasty pirate, wasn't he, Nik?
Oh yes.
He was one of the worst that ever lived, and then he dropped off the face of the earth. Now, on that high roll, Eddy,
Mhm.
you remember I believe, Captain, you and Naomi had a disagreement, which is why you didn't see the girls for many years. Might be a coincidence, might not.
That's a disagreement. Okay, that's
Let's
the
call
reason
it a
why I
disagreement.
didn't see the girls. All right, no, I think that's incorrect.
Eddy's never been told the full story, and I don't think you and Naomi share that part because it's only Naomi who knows who you were.
Yeah.
And
And
Quartermaster John.
I'm about to remedy that because I was
Okay.
just about to ask Dimitri to go and retrieve Naomi for us.
Okay, he goes and retrieves my Naomi for you. And Naomi comes in. Nik, why are there now guards at my... Okay, hi.
Hi. You know the, and I'm going to use your words here, Shona, disagreement. The moment of truth many years ago.
You mean that you're a pirate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That now is known to those in this room.
I see.
I knew eventually that I would let others know. My hand was not forced, but it came around sooner than I was expecting.
She's looking
Today.
looking at you, and you can tell she's trying to assess why. What happened?
Terence Cogsworth is here.
Lottie, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I basically told him exactly what I felt about him and told him to go away.
Did he bring Oswald, Rosa, and Eddy? Are you both okay?
Unfortunately, yes, but they seem okay.
He Rosa just laughed. He tried to ask to court me, and I told him no. And politely told him what a joke he was. And Naomi's beaming. And then she turns to you, Nik, and says, what else happened? Oh, and Stubbs. And she grabs your fist and puts two big foam brass hands on yours and says, new merch.
Hell yeah.
And then you look at...
Let's get filthy fucking rich. With that said, I think people are starting now to get a bit pissed off that I've not been there scrapping.
Well, at the mayor's this afternoon, some old crew members turned up.
And she goes a little pale. And she's looking at you.
Whatever concern you have about that life, you don't need to.
I know. You want all cards on the table? To the people in this room?
I'll just nod.
When I first met Nik, I didn't know he was a pirate, and when I learned the truth, I distanced myself from him. It wasn't a disagreement, it was I couldn't reconcile the man I knew from the pirate I knew of. That's why I didn't tell him about the girls until you came into my shop. And she just smiles at you. I know you're not that man, and I know you gave that life behind. And whatever stories there are about Captain Obadiah, They're in the past, just like all of our pasts that we've put behind to be here. Is there anything else I should know?
It would seem that we may be roped into the National Guard. And I just sort of.
Explain, please.
Well, Brass, Brass, the owner of the Copper Forge and the Foundry. It would appear that he and Vista, that
you
man
see
that needed
her
correction.
You see that she has a look of disgust.
It would appear that they have a little bit of coercion going on between each other, and they are in the midst of attacking this city.
It's not Vista who's attacking the city. It's
Oh,
because
sorry,
of
it's just
Vista.
Brass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, beg your pardon. I'll correct myself. So, attacking the city. The mayor, it would seem, has asked for our help.
Rosa's giving you a little look as if, are you going to tell her part of it's about her? I see. Why do I have guards now?
Well, one of the reasons for all of this is
Oh no.
oh yes. You have made quite an impression.
All I did was measure a guy for his suit and then make him the suit. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, that must have been a good impression. That's why there are guards.
Are you having a kind of smug look on your face as if that's my goal?
No, that's
Not like
my
the one that
gods.
you had. Okay.
That's why gods is what I
Okay.
said.
Not
Yeah.
like the look you had before as if she chose me. Not that one. Okay.
Not yet. I'm getting there.
Okay.
So things may be a bit restricting at the minute for your safety, but you are not the only one that is in that sort of danger. And I'll look across to Lottie. Who else was it that you? Who else were the names? Because I actually can't remember. It was Naomi and someone and who?
So there was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, one was just any bird who's around 20 years of age, and one was one of Vista's kids.
Periwinkle,
So there you go.
Vista.
Yeah, but Stubbs wouldn't have really paid attention to that because he doesn't really care that much. It's just, oh, this is how it impacts us specifically.
Yeah.
So there you go.
In the letter as well, Stubbs, it says if we don't meet, that he's going to be declaring war in 1 week. Like he'll be there in 1 week if he doesn't get what he wants.
So an appointment with the mayor tomorrow morning, and then we'll see where we stand. But I wanted you to know everything. All of you to know everything.
While you've all been talking, Rosa pulls a page out, a couple of pages out of her notebook and hands them to you, Eddie. Done.
Thank you, Miss Rosa. After he quickly scans it all and thinks for a second, Eddie will go into. He'll stand up with his wheelchair, walk up to the captain, go to shake his hand, saying, "Captain, our histories don't define us. We wouldn't follow you if you weren't the man you are now." Goes to shake his hand.
I'll take it.
"You have my shotgun, sir."
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Let's see.
I have
Wait. It has. Lottie has to say, "And you have my guns."
Rosa says,
And then I ask her, "And my hands."
Oh,
you
you have my hands.
You have my flaming hands. Rosa says.
What? No, me. My flaming hands. My flaming hands.
Rosa will put her gloves on and does my flaming hands.
Step man, my flaming hands.
Our flaming hands.
And Nick will just start laughing, and you'll just grab yours all in for some sort of weird, sort of massive group hug.
Dimitri says, "You've my sword and gun." And joins in.
Well, we've all got messed up pasts, but you know, it's what makes us a family. It makes us strong.
Well,
we can do anything.
Damn right. Damn right. So, now that you have it, do with that information what you will.
And if you give me a second, yes, it is. Chris, I want you to go into vehicles, if you can do, and just
The Nimbus.
Vehicles.
there's another thing that you can see there. There isn't the Nimbus, I believe.
Excellent, thank you.
You're welcome. And I've sent you an image of what it looks like as well. Enjoy! Now, there's this lovely moment had. I believe this is a nice place to end it for tonight.